Why do some people feel drained after socializing, while others feel energized? There was a little boy. At every recess, while other kids ran and shouted, he would disappear, lost in stacks of books, reading, or zoning out. Teachers said he was too shy. Other kids called him weird. And adults offered helpful suggestions like, go play with the others, or don't be so quiet. But his parents gradually discovered something. He wasn't shy or feel lonely. He simply enjoyed being alone. Years later, the boy, whose parents never tried to change who he was, grew up and changed the world. His name was Bill Gates. Maybe you had a similar childhood, labeled as shy, introverted, socially reserved, and deep down you wondered, is something wrong with me? I made the same mistake, thinking my daughter needed to be fixed. From first grade to now, fourth grade, she rarely had more than 2 classmates at her birthday parties. She could spend an hour completely absorbed in her own world, playing her toys quiet, focused, but instead of noticing her joy, I worried she is lonely because she didn't have enough friends. Be more friendly. I must have said that 100 times. Then I read Dr. Marti Olsen Laney's 2 books. They rewired my entire understanding of introverted people, including my daughter and my husband. And I realized I owed both of them a real apology. So in this 5-episode mini-series, I'm sharing Laney's most surprising, liberating insights about how deeply we misunderstand introversion. And it starts with the biggest misconception of all. The biggest misunderstanding is this: introversion is not shyness. Introverts may like quiet, but quiet does not mean shy, not even close. Shyness comes from fear. Introversion comes from preference. They are 2 completely different things. Shyness is driven by anxiety, fear of judgment, or unwanted attention. It's something people often struggle to overcome. Introversion is about how your brain handles stimulation. It's a natural preference for depth, calm, and reflection. It's simply how some brains work. Laney writes about kids who get labeled as shy, but they're not scared at all, they're thoughtful. They think first, then speak. And when we confuse the 2, we end up trying to fix something that was never a problem in the first place. If you've ever felt pressured to be more outgoing or misunderstood someone else's quietness, this one distinction might change everything. And it raises the next question: where does introversion actually come from? Why do some people feel drained after socializing, while others feel energized? We'll explore that in episode 2. I'm Alice. See you next time.